What is going on, my good people, my favorite people? We are here again, another game in the United Sim Football Association. The games keep rocking. I see some new people up in here too. What's happening? Happy that you're here. Can't wait to show off the gameplay tonight. It's a big game. Winner takes the number 2 seed behind Charlotte in the Eastern Conference. So two of our better teams here that are playoff potential, and this could be a matchup we could see in the wild card. You never know, so should be a fun ride here. It's going to be the Pittsburgh Roughnecks going up against the Tampa Bay Typhoon. Pittsburgh, they're on their best season so far in their history. Tampa Bay, they're already coming off of a playoff berth last season. They couldn't make it past the wild card, but it's all good. And these teams are looking to get rocking. We will be in Florida. It's pretty clear for what I've been seeing. A little cloudy, but nothing too crazy. And we'll go ahead and get this gameplay started. Let's go ahead and hit that play game button. Best of luck to both of these teams here tonight. You know how we do. And we'll go ahead and kick this thing off. It is underway. And it looks like it's going to be Pittsburgh starting us off with the football. As she's going to take it, and there's a flag immediately there from Tampa, and it's going to set them up real quick. Let's see what happens. Best of luck to both of these teams. It's going to be Pittsburgh handing it off to the right side, and it's going to get snuffed out immediately. Preston Dotson and number 24 Leon Kennedy tying up the veteran halfback, and it's going to be 2nd and 9. You gotta change one thing there on my screen, but best of luck. Let me know how I'm feeling, how I'm sounding, how the game is looking. It should be a fun ride here. Tampa in their alternate uniforms with the green there, so can't wait to see what they do. And they're gonna throw it short to the big home. You're gonna push through and gonna make the play is number 25 Low-Key Gunderson. Gonna make it 3rd and 4 coming. Definitely a different switch up here. I haven't brought these jerseys out yet, but since we did bring out the Huntington Beach ones out last week, gotta break out, see what's happening, as that was almost an automatic first down, but they're gonna be incomplete as Preston Dotson will punch that one out of the hands of her friend Ty White, and Tampa's gonna get the quick stop. We'll see the offensive Tampa come soon. I do like these uniforms too here for Tampa. They're pretty sweet. I'm not even going to lie to you. Yeah, that's the color I was looking for. That seafoam green right there for Tampa. But it's going to be Anita sending this one away. I'll get to the real name in a little bit. I didn't forget. I'm not like certain people that do commentary. You know, I ain't scared to say it. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming here for Tampa. And yeah, I said it because he in the chat. What's going on, Krim? How you doing? Hopefully your computer's all good to go or getting better, so we can get you on the book next week. As it looks like they're going to flip the play a little bit. They see someday one a target. There's going to be a drop back here from James West, who's going to throw it and find a dot. Turns up, turns past the 30, and that's going to be a big play right there. Number 12 getting into the mix. That's Bronson Sparrow with the gain of 22. Tampa Bay's on the move. It's good to hear. Said he'll be good for Thursday. Next Thursday, we got to see who's playing, of course, as we see a handoff pushing forward. It gets to the 35-yard line. This Tom Edwards, a gain of 2 to start out his day. As they go to the strong guy formation here, let's see how they work it. They're going to fake the handoff, looking for a man. Going to launch this deep left side, and a dot on the left. It's going to be big home and Vaughn taking that one up for the first down. What a pass. James West looking nice so far on this drive. They're already in Pittsburgh territory. Let's see. First and 10 coming though. Gonna fake the handoff, looking for a man. Gonna launch it middle of the field again, and that's almost picked off by Angel Flugel, aka Angel Food Cake. Gonna make it 2nd and 10 coming up. $13 people in the chat. What's happening? How you feeling? Let me know. Hope everything is all good with you guys. Gonna be passing it again, looking for a man, middle of the field, and caught. And it looked like he didn't know what to do with his feet there. He was stuttering a little bit, but it does make it a 3rd and short situation coming for Tampa. Let's see how they handle this play. I think he was thinking a little bit too much, but good job there at the very least to secure the catch. Didn't pick the first down up, but it keeps the drive able to be moved down the field. They're going to try the handoff, cuts up, makes his blockers do all the work for him, and Tom Edwards gets it done. A gain of 6, and it's going to be Typhoon football there inside the 20 now, or inside the 30, I should say. Single back formation coming up, 2 wide receivers at the top of your screen. And it's going to be another fake, looking for a man in the middle of the field, and he's going to overthrow the halfback that came out the back. Is going to be 2nd and inches coming. Yeah, get into the giveaway, exclamation point USFA. If you do not have a player, then you can't win. And like I said before, you get 10 extra TPE. As he throws it right side, it's going to be caught, and there is a hit, and I think it is an unnecessary roughness. I wouldn't have called that one, me personally, but Big House, he was a little aggressive there. Probably should have let that one rock, but it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Is that a little home cooking? Who knows? It's 1st and goal coming. Receiver at the top of your screen, gonna look his way, and that's gonna be Earl, the Pearl, Flint, and Tampa strikes first. Beautifully ran drive, and Tampa Bay gets their first drive, I believe, with the touchdown this season. And that's going to be kick up and kick gold as Tampa Bay takes a 7-point lead. Closer look at those jerseys. There's still a couple things to handle with the helmet and stuff like that, as you see the logos and everything like that, but I love it. Willie D, what's happening, big homie? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Not sure if you're in the game or if you are in the ECFL coming up, but we'd love to have you here if you aren't already. We're gonna keep this thing going. We're kicking it old school real quick. You know how it goes. Ryan Davis saying what's good to the new people. Love the camaraderie, love the chatter. And we're going to keep this thing rolling. It's going to be a return coming. Here comes number 85, Guy Clausen, coming through to the 20-yard line. There's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Okay, I was just making sure the what's the name was working. I had a few things. Add a few sounds to the soundboard, so I had to make sure it was all good to go. Cool. 1st and 10 coming. Gonna be passing this one middle of the field, and missed the wide open Mike Hawk. And we could go ahead and go over this offense. I did not say that quite yet here for Pittsburgh. I have it up here, so we're going to keep it moving. You knew how it goes. And best of luck once again to both of these teams. I got to get the sound on, but I got to scroll over just a little bit. And I got it. Cool. So 2nd and 10 coming up, passing it again. Going to take off to run, throws it, and finds a man, or I should say a woman. That's going to be Ty White. First catch of the evening for 15. And that's one of the 3 tight ends here. That's going to be Ty White, Xavier Hawkins and Bodacious. Quarterback will be number 2, Money Mills, formerly with Arizona. Halfback will be Mike Hawk as they send Xavier Hawkins over on the motion. They're going to hand it off in that direction, going to push through the defensive front. They're going to pick up a few. I'm actually going to pick up more than a few. It's going to be a gain of 5. This wide receiver core here for Pittsburgh, I'd say number 1 in the league personally. It features Anthony Stank, Blake Grant, Guy Clausen, and Ronnie Shanahan. And kicker slash punter, let's say it with me now, Anita Dickamy. Okay, let's just go ahead and say it. It's the name. We got to respect it. 2nd and 5 coming up here, as that is going to be a flag. Took a little too long to get that play off, and Money Mills is going to have to back it up a little bit. Beep, beep, beep. It's going to be 2nd and 10. And also pause. Anita Dickamy. Wow. 2nd and 10 coming. Going to be passing it. Looking for, man, his money, and he is money on that pass play. Is going to go back to his favorite tight end, Mrs. Ty White, getting the play. Her 2nd catch and a 2nd first down here for Pittsburgh. He's out, create a petition. Make sure he says it. Going to be passing it to the left side and going to be incomplete and almost picked off by Preston. Just could not get to it quick enough. And that's going to be a great hit there. Going to make it 2nd and 10. Tom's too proud. He can't put his pride away when it comes to these names. You know what I'm saying? In the 2nd and 10. And it's going to be a handoff here. And he's going to get a lot of room, but it should be another flag here. This Pittsburgh team, very sloppy so far in this first quarter. Is going to make it 2nd and 20 as opposed to 3rd and potentially 1. His pride won't let him say it. See, when you're a commentary person, you got to put your pride to the side and just take what the game gives you, kind of like what the defense does. You know what I'm saying? As the protection's perfect and the pass is better. There goes big homie Stank, making it 3rd and 1. Got 19 out of that play. And if Pittsburgh gets this first down, we could talk about the defense here for Tampa Bay. I gotta scroll it down real quick so I can see everything. You know what I'm saying? There you go, much better. As we see 3rd and 1, looking for a man, no drop back needed, but the pass off the mark, and it looks like the Tampa Bay defense will get yet another stop, and we'll see the punt team come along. But we'll talk about the defense in a little bit. We'll go ahead and talk about the Tampa offense coming onto the field. Unless Pittsburgh's feeling frisky, they are not. Do they feel like faking it? They do not. Should see Anita send this one away. It's going inside the 20. We'll see where they mark it officially, but it's going to be 1st and 10 here. Looks like quarterback for Tampa Bay will be 5-year man James West. He's looking to get another W, looking to get back to the playoffs. Ja'Cory Dash and Tom Edwards will be the halfbacks. Tight end will be Travis Vaughn. Kicker slash punter Trey Pointer. As we see a fake to him, and look at the big man rumble. That's going to be Jerry Philbin smacking the living heck out of that quarterback. That's going to take it down to the 1. What a hit. Wow. And they left him wide open. And that backs Tampa all the way up here, as looks like Tampa's going to set up in the pistol. Almost got a man offside. It's going to be sending Bronson. And they're going to hand it off, going to push forward, and he's not going to get too much as the defense stands tall. Tank Jones there, and Jerry Philbin making the stop. It's going to be 3rd and 19. Got to expect another handoff here. Don't want to do anything too crazy, as Pittsburgh's in a really good spot, but they're going to pass it, launch it, short left side, turn it up, and that's not going to be enough. A valiant effort there from Tom Edwards, but It does give them a little breathing room on the punt. Pittsburgh's defense stands tall, and now they need to see their offense get the job done. We can talk about the defense for Tampa, though, since they're coming back onto the field. Defensive linemen will be Slug Stern, Kendricks Harlow, and Thax Brightmore. As we see this one get sent away to the 35-yard line, a boomer of a punt. Linebackers will be Brock Hoskins, Kingston Ali, Heavy D, and Von Carlton. Shout out to Von Carlton. Cornerbacks will be Leon Kennedy, Madison Nicole, Loki Gunderson, and All-Pro Jordan Vinny. Safeties will be Chris Davis, Preston Dotson, and Shiloh Marino. As we see a fake and then hand it off, and Preston Dotson's there to meet his best friend. A great tackle there, but only gives up 2 on the play. Gonna fake the handoff here, looking for a man, throws the left side, and it's gonna be caught. There goes Mike Hawk, making it another gain of 2. It's gonna be 3rd and 6 coming up. Now Pittsburgh needs to find a way to get another first down, keep this drive alive. Tampa, they're looking to get off of the field here. The first quarter winding down, the last minute here. What will Pittsburgh do? We shall see the pass. Looking for a man. Is money. Protection solid. The pass is better, and he will pick it up. Getting it to Mike Hawk. It's 1st and 10 coming. Look, you can't say Mike Hawk and don't say Anita. I think it's like you're selling yourself. That's just my personal opinion. But we keep it moving here. Pittsburgh should have one more play here in this first quarter. Throw your 2s up after it's done. You know how we do. And it looks like they will get the hike off barely. Throws it short and not getting too far as we go ahead and set this one up. Throw your 2s up. Let's get it. As we flip the field, Von Carlton there with the tackle on the last play, looking for a man, gonna take off and run straight into some pressure. He spins off a man, there goes money, and he's gonna slide down. Great job avoiding the sack. They look dead to rights, and it's gonna be 3rd and 3. That was an amazing effort. I thought it was gonna be the other move where he spins and falls down, but another penalty here for Pittsburgh, and now it's going to be a much more difficult 3rd down situation. You hate to see it, and it ruined what was a really great scramble, and now it's going to be 3rd and 8. You hate to see it if you're Pittsburgh, as they're getting hit by the penalty bug pretty hard tonight. Gonna look for a man left side, and it don't matter, it's actually punched out, and I think that's gonna be Preston Dotson meeting the young buck Stanks, and you got to make sure you secure the football. The pass defense here for Tampa, prolific. It's 4th and 8 coming up, and Tampa Bay will get another crack on offense. We'll see if Anita can get another pin. She is going to send it to the right side, but not too far to the right. As we see the defense for Pittsburgh come on. I've said the offense for both sides. I said the defense for Tampa. So now we got to talk about the homies at Pittsburgh. It's a stacked set, and they've been playing very well this season. Looks like the D-line will have Tank Jones, Jerry Philbin, Darnell Pope, and Seth Welch. Colt Wetzel, Makani Kakoa, and Austin Wheeler will be the linebackers as they hand it off. Gets past the 22, around the 23. Going to be a gain of 3 to make it 2nd and 7. Yes, that's the linebackers there that I said earlier. Colt Wetzel, Makani Kakoa, and Austin Wheeler. Cornerbacks will be Big House III, CJ Bird, Adam Lester, and Jackson Brady. Free safety will be Angel Flugel. Strong safety Mother Dunn, as they see another handoff, and there goes big homie Edwards. TE 3rd and 9, making it 3rd and short here for this Tampa team. Tom, didn't you bet like 20 on this game? Like, did it really affect you? As we see you pass again, looking, throws it right side and going to be caught, turning up, going to get some room, a juke move, and he's going to take it past the 40. The tight end gets it done. It's going to be 1st and 10 again. No, just 10 exactly. 20 too much. I'm sorry, I gave you a little bit extra. But regardless of that, Tampa's on the move here, getting close to midfield. We'll see what happens here on the single back formation. Will they keep it on the ground? Yes, they will. Blocking's a little bit better, and they do get past midfield. The fight from Edwards gets them close to the 45. On the other side, it's going to be 2nd and inches. When I bet conservatively. That is fair. Single back formation again, another handoff, and gonna be another 1st down thanks to the legs of Tom Edwards. He's over 30 so far today, and it's 1st and 10 again here for the Typhoon in that seafoam green with the teal accents there. He said should have bid 40 on him, as we see another handoff, and he's going to get past the 40. Again on 3 again, and he almost had another lane if he checked to the right side a little bit. If he bounced it outside, he probably would have had a 1st down at least. 2nd and 7 coming. Short drop back, looking for a man, left side, and caught. Turning up back up after he made the catch, but I think he lost some yards. Actually, they're going to give him 1 on the play. And now it's going to be 3rd and 6. I don't overextend myself, so close to 10K for my 100 TP. I feel it. He's just doing it the old-fashioned way, getting the green button at the top, at the bottom of the chat, and then letting the points come his way. Going to be passing it again, and he's going to run into some trouble. That's going to be Wetzel coming around the edge, and he's going to stop this drive to a halt, and there's going to be a punt coming up here for Tampa. What a defensive stand. And we should see another punt here. Yes, we do. Going to the right side. Will it be a pin? No, it will not. Barely going into the end zone. A decent try there. Gonna make it 1st and 10 coming up. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming. Gonna be pitching it to Mike, who's not gonna get too far, but he will get at least 1 yard out of it. I'm gonna make it 2nd and 9. Trying a little trickery there, but Tampa was ready for it. Gonna be pushing forward past number 91. It's gonna be another 3rd and medium situation here for Pittsburgh. Only 7 points so far by either team. A low scoring affair. Both defenses playing fairly well, if I do say so myself. But Pittsburgh is the one that needs to score. If we're looking at it just from the basis of scoreboard here, as we throw the right side, it's gonna be a 1st down. As they find Mike Hawk, and he's going to turn up. We're going to make it 1st and 10 here for Pittsburgh. They needed that one. We'll see how they capitalize on it. Great job. Leon Kennedy there with the tackle. Going to send a man in motion and then hand it off. Going to find a way through. Like Preston was the first one there. Only 5 for 16 on the ground. They're going to make it 2nd and 6. Passing it, midfield and caught. Reaching out for the first is Mike. Did he get it? No, they said he's short again. Another third down coming up. As the drive continues to roll, they are in very favorable position to pick it up. Let's see if they can do it. 3 minutes left in the second. Handoff and going to turn up. It's going to be a first down. Looks like it's the bot player getting into the mix. Going to make it first down coming up. Like I always say, you got to get your users on the team to get the bots off the field. So we'll see what they do in the last week, because after week 7 ends, there will be no more signings, no more trades, none of that. As we see it go to the 2-minute warning. First and 10 coming up. Gonna be looking for a man. Throws it right side and over the head of number 12, Ronnie Shanahan. Gonna make it 2nd and 10 coming up. Haven't quite seen Ronnie Shanahan on the field as much. I think this is a good initiative there. Get him involved. Show what he can do. As we see 2nd and 10 coming up. Gonna be passing it again. Looking for a man, middle of the field and caught. Gonna make it another 3rd and short situation here. Anthony Stank with another catch on the game. 2 for 27. No yards after the catch. Gonna be passing it left side and gonna be caught. That's gonna be number 88, Blake Grant, with his first catch. He's gonna pick up 5, but it's enough for the first. The drive continues and it does stop the clock. Perfectly done there by the big homie Grant. Gonna be passing it again, looking left side and caught. Reaching out is Mike and gonna pick it up again as they move inside the 30. 1st and 10 coming up. Yet to use the timeout. We should see him soon. First down coming up. Clock continues to roll. Here comes big homie, gonna pass it, gonna run through a couple of defenders, not quite picking up the first. The offense is clicking, but time is ticking. We should see the timeout soon here for Pittsburgh, maybe after they pick up this first down. Surprised they haven't called it yet, but I'm thinking they want to make sure they conserve it as best they can. 35 seconds on the hike. Looking right side is going to be caught. Turning up. Gets past one man and marked at the 6. So they have 31 seconds to get 6 yards. Definitely in their favor. Mike already over 8 catches so far in this first half. The halfback getting a lot of work here in this offense. Going to make it 1st and goal. No timeouts needed. There's going to be another drop back. Going to look right side and deflected as the clock stays put. Going to make it 2nd and goal. Gonna be passing. They send a blitz. Preston Dotson's gonna get a sack. He's right through the middle, knifing the defense. Look at the speed there by Preston. That's what you're supposed to do. I already know Krem knows me. He know I'm proud secretly there by that play. That was pretty nice. You can't hate on that. It's 3rd and goal coming though. What are they going to do now? Going to look for a man. Going to throw it right side and Gonna get tapped down once again by Preston. They're gonna call the timeout. And another catch there from Mike, his 9th. Field goal team is up. Anita will knock it through, and they'll get their first points on the board. It's going to be 7-3. The defense of Tampa, they keep them out of the end zone. They gave up some yards, but at the end of the day, 3 is better than 7 when it comes to that defense. You can't allow all the big points, and looks like they're going to be keeping the lead going into the half. But the offense here for Pittsburgh, up until that point, has been pretty stagnant. We'll see how it goes here. Now I'm gonna say this here. It's pretty funny enough. This game actually made history when it comes to strategies. I won't say which one was used, but these two teams that you see right here, they chose the exact same playbook. I think it's pretty hilarious. But there's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. If y'all say it in the chat, then y'all say it in the chat, but I'm just saying it right there. They chose the exact same one. It's hilarious. y'all was really aligned there on that one. But regardless of that, it looks like Tampa will be taking the knee. Nope, I'm not saying it. And we'll go ahead and kneel it down. I'll call it there and look at the stats real quick. Both quarterbacks well over 60%. You love to see the accuracy, but we got to see what's happening here with the advertisements. You know how I do. Shout out to the homies at W. If you want to get a good energy drink replacement, use that code on your screen, USFA S9, to get 10% off of each and every order that you choose to have with them. A great set of games here, and all these players that you see, they're fueled by that W. Make sure that they don't get them jitters and stuff like that. How do you think Preston Dotson got that sack? He had that push and punch right before that play. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody at W. Make sure you get some for your boys up in here. We're looking to make the best sim league format here for American football, and we're going to keep it going for you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the big homies at Paladin as well. If you need any help in regards to your software for your business, Paladin is the way to go. Make sure that you set up for the big homies on a contract. Make sure you get on a contract with them, and you'll be directly supporting the USFA by doing so. We also have 3 affiliates here. We got the GSB, Gold Standard Basketball. They're doing their thug thizzle on the hardwood pause, but they're keeping it moving on basketball for sure. If you want to do what we do here, playing basketball, then the GSB is going to be the place to go. You know what I'm saying? Also, shout out to Goals, Great One Hockey League Sim. If you want to be the next Hockey Hall of Famer, make sure that you go to Goals, a great product as well. They got a great product. I'm trying to tell you, I'm not a big fan of hockey, me personally, but I know there's some hockey fans here that watch this, so make sure you get up in the mix. And finally, we have the ECFL, the Elite College Football League. There are collegiate affiliates. Once they finish their collegiate careers there, they will take their trip over to the USFA, where they'll be drafted by one of our 12 amazing teams, including the 2 you see tonight, the 2 you seen earlier, which was St. Louis and Dallas. St. Louis got the W. But outside of that, we could go ahead and get back into the gameplay here. I'm hyped for this one. Should be a fun close. Can't wait to see what's happening. Goalies are people too, most definitely. If you want to be that clean blocker there, making sure that the other team don't score, go ahead and get it done. You know what I'm saying? So we'll go ahead and flick back over to it. Looks like it is rolling as we see the return. It's going to be a nice one, getting to around the 25, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Tampa already with the lead. A touchdown can make it a lot bigger for sure. First and 10 again. Going to be looking for the pass, looking right side. Going to be caught there by Travis Vaughn. Going to make it 2nd and 8 coming up. Second and 8 coming up. Gonna be passing it, looking for a man, turns around a little bit, sets up, and tries to throw it away, but Colt Wetzel gets him again. Sack right there. 3rd and 15. Colt Wetzel gets it done. Wow. I would have thought he would have kept on running, but it looked like he tried to take that one, tried to pass it away, but not to be. No check-ins on this side. King Maximus, what's up, big homie? Getting the giveaway exclamation point USFA as that pass is going to be thrown in the dirt. And for the 2nd play in a row, James West gets smacked. It's going to be 4th and 15 coming up. Last quarter to get in the giveaway. I don't know how many we have, but great job once again. Sending this one away. It's going to be returned here for Mike, who has a lot of room. He's going to spin off one man and then get tackled by Leon Kennedy. It's going to be 1st and 10 again. Let's see what happens. Going to open up the move bot again. Looks like we have 11 users here in this giveaway. Need to get a little bit more, but we're over 10, so I'm happy about it as we see a handoff and stuck down by number 94. I believe that's Hendricks Harlow there with the play. It's 2nd and 11. That's a loss. Gonna be passing it again, looking right side and caught. Did he hang on? Yes, he did. That's a good pass there to Anthony Stank, his 4th of the game. But it's gonna be 3rd down here. What are they going to do? Tampa looking to get off of the field here. Sends Blake Grant in motion. Gonna throw left side. It's gonna be caught and gonna be stuck by 2 Typhoon players, and the defense of Tampa Bay, they're rallying to the football. A great effort there from Ty White, but the defense of Tampa stands tall. It's gonna be 4th and 2. See 13 people up in here. Thank you so much for getting in the giveaway. As we see a beautiful pin there from Anita, and that'll set Tampa back up inside the 5. Tampa has to be careful. They're trying to keep the lead away from them. Going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Gonna send man in motion. They're gonna run with the quarterback, and he's gonna get hit in the backfield. A gain of nothing. Tried to do the Wildcat. They got a little cute there, but luckily enough for Tampa, they was able to get out of the end zone. Single back formation coming up. And it's going to be a handoff, finding a hole. It's Edwards, and he's going to spin off a man to get past the 15, using that speed. And I think that's one of the better adjustments Tampa has made. Tom Edwards, he's been making plays here for this team that's help their offense move a lot more effectively down the field using the ground game as they move back to a jumbo type set. And they're going to go straight up running with the quarterback, but he isn't going too far. He runs straight into his blockers to only pick up 1. I don't blame them trying to use all of their assets. One of their biggest assets that a lot of teams don't use is the legs of the quarterback. But it hasn't really worked in that particular play. We'll see what happens here. It's 2nd and 9 coming up. Going to be passing it again and launches the right side, and he's just going to throw it away. That rush was getting to him again. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Third and 9 coming. Gonna fake the handoff, throws a short, gonna turn up, trying to pick it up, and he does. Elijah Enigma with the big catch under the bottom of the defense. He only needed a few, but he got the job done. Great job there from the rookie, who had a 2-touchdown game last week. He says he wants to get back in that end zone, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. Defense came to play both sides. I 100% agree. As the pass rush is going to get to him again, it's Tank Jones with another sack here on this quarterback. That's 4 on the game here for Pittsburgh in a 2nd and 19. Going to be passing it again, looking, throws a short, is going to be caught, getting some of those yards back, but it's going to be a long 3rd down ahead here for Tampa. What can they do here in this situation? And they're going to fake the handoff here. They're going to go ahead and throw it short. Not the game plan that I would work on that particular play, as that pass was just too late and too far behind the 1st down mark. I guess they didn't want to try to test the defense so close to their own end zone. They might concede it with the punt. Pittsburgh's defensive line is a problem, is what Krim says in the chat. I 100% agree again, as we see the return. Gonna cut up and makes 1 man miss, 2 man miss, and gets close to midfield. And Pittsburgh has their best field position to start. Gonna make it 1st and 10 coming up. Now, can they take advantage of it and move the ball down the field? That's the question. Money Mills needs to get it done. As we see a handoff and a big hole for Mike, gonna run over a man and take it inside the 40. Definitely closing in on field goal range with that play. Not quite at it, but they're definitely a lot closer than when they started. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for Pittsburgh. First and 10 again, 3rd quarter winding down. Giveaway is coming. Make sure you get up in there if you haven't already. A motion and going to be another handoff, a cutback. There's going to be a flag on the play, and it should be once again on Pittsburgh. It's going to be the wide receiver Blake Grant there on the play this time around. It's going to be 1st and 17. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did it like in the beginning, so I think you're good. First and 17 now. After getting the 1st down, they're going to try to get something going, looking for a man. Takes off to run and throws it away. 2nd and 17 coming up. Gonna look for a man here, middle of the field, and caught. getting past the 40 and slung down there for number 51. It's going to be 3rd and 11 coming as Mike Hawk hits double digits there and catches. Wooly D getting up in there. 3rd and 11 coming. Middle of the field and caught. And it is going to be a short gain. Again, he rushed that one. Did not let the play develop. And he's going to make it 4th and 5. Not sure if that's field goal range. We'll have to see exactly where it is. It might be. Yes, it is field goal range. Should be around like a 49, 50 yarder, if you will. For Anita Dick and me. Going to send it. And going to be all day. We have ourselves a 1-point ball game tonight here, folks. Let's go ahead and get into it. Tampa Bay coming back onto the field. Yeah, majority of the passes so far for Pittsburgh have been going 5 yards or less. As Pittsburgh now opens himself up with whatever score they get next will be a leading score. Whether that's a safety, a field goal, a touchdown, we shall see. Carr did that a lot against Jacksonville when they played. There wasn't too many deep passes from him. That's why he was arguing all the time with people on the sideline. But it's going to be sending this one away. Going to take this one. Will be returned. Yes, it will. It's going to take it past the 20 to around the 23-yard line. Decent return there from Bronson Spira. Going to make it 1st and 10. So maybe it wasn't Carr. It was not. He plays fine for me. Pitt has the wide receivers. I don't know why they aren't pushing it. They're going to fake a handoff, and they're going to throw it. Going to turn up and slung down. There goes Austin Wheeler getting into the play. Looks like both quarterbacks are not really pushing the ante down the field as well, but at the same time, these are two of the better secondaries here in the Eastern Conference. I don't think they really want to take that chance. 2nd and 12 coming. Look in middle field. It caught. Turns up and going to pick up the first down. This Spira. That'll get him past the 35-yard line. 3rd quarter winding down. Good job so far for Tampa. Let's see what they can do. Only 30 plays so far. Like, that's the type of game that's been so much clock burnt in this ball game as they handed off and got a little bit of a hole is Edwards. 11 for 54 so far in this ball game. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Should see one more play before the end of the 3rd. Yeah, that's kind of my thought process on it. I'm thinking it's just they just don't want to test these secondaries. As we see a short drop back, and there goes one, and there goes a catch past the 30, and that is how you close out quarter number 3. I'll go ahead and call the pause after this one. It didn't work. I tried to do it, but it is what it is. I'll just use the computer this time around. That's another handoff, and that'll be, there you go. It did work that time. Well, I don't know why it didn't work last time, but we got ourselves to the giveaway. Who's going to win it? That's going to be the question here. Don't go anywhere. You know how we do. Let's go ahead and hit that spin button. Who's going to win it? Throw your 4s up. Get the chat popping. You know how we do. And it should be a fun ride here. Let's see what is the prize. It is going to be 10 TPE plus whatever this is going to be, which is 5 TPE. We got a lot of 5 TPEs so far this season, but this one will be worth 15 TPE. And I don't know if First Fray got into what's the name, but if he wins again, he might keep it pushing. So you never know. Let me see if I can bring it back up. We got 12 entries. The winner shall be. Oh, you got to be kidding me. You got to be. You know what? You know what? Nope. I'm not gonna go down like this. Nope. We're gonna spin it again. Nope. First spray one again. You know what? I'm spinning it again. It's gonna be 15 TPE plus whatever is gonna be here. So it's another 5 TPE. And I want to draw one more time. And it's gonna be Gabbana's 89. Okay. So got 20 TPE there for him. Okay. I'm not going through that again, waiting the next time. So got someone else to get it. Let's see. So Gabbana's 89. I'm not exactly sure who that is. Anybody have an idea on what player that is? If that is a player. Oh, that is Gina Buckley. Okay, so Gina Buckley, linebacker for Huntington Beach, will be getting the 20 TPE. So great job there. And we'll go ahead and get back into the gameplay, I suppose. Great job. You love to see it. You love to see it. We'll go ahead and flick back over to it in just a little bit. But just ridiculous, though. Good job there from Gina Buckley. First Frey got the juice. I don't know why. But 2nd and 5 coming up. As looks like Tampa's back in scoring position. They want to put it into the mix. A great play to end the third and to keep it on the ground this time. And he's going to rock forward to make it 3rd and 1. No, I'm not waiting to wheel at all. all the weights are the same. He's just been getting pulled. I don't know what to tell you. Looking right side is going to be caught. Number 6, Earl Flint with the first down catch. And they're going to keep the chains moving. It's 1st and 10 coming up. Tampa Bay looking to get into the end zone again. Put some pressure on Pittsburgh. Nice tackle there from Big House III, by the way. 10 minutes left in the 4th. Going to be passing it, looking for a man. Takes off to run. Gonna slide inside the 10 before he gets lit up again. Gonna be 2nd and 6. Second and 6 coming. Keep it on the ground. There goes big homie Edwards, who's going to fall forward and pick the first down himself. 14 for 70. And it's going to be 1st and goal, Tampa. There's nothing like a run game that just sets the tone for your offense as a whole. As they go for an extremely heavy set in the I formation. And they're going to keep it on the ground. There goes the bigger homie, Ja'Cory Dash, to clean up the mess. And Tampa Bay is going to score again. It's 13 to 6. Extra point will make it an 8-point game. So still in the mix here to get something going. Kick is going to be up. Kick is going to be good. Me personally, Tampa could have went for the 2-point conversion, making a 2-score ball game. Pittsburgh still well in this ball game now with the 8-point deficit. Now they just need to put their offense together. But the defense for Tampa is yet to allow a touchdown. We'll see if that continues to be the case here. Got ourselves a great game this evening, though. Don't go anywhere. We got 2 more games left in the week. One tomorrow and one on Saturday. So watch out for that. We'll talk about that when we cross that bridge as we see the return there from Mr. Clausen. Going to take it to around the 26-yard line or so. Going to make it 1st and 10. They need 8. They do not need 7. They need 8. So they need to score and then score the 2-point conversion. But they have 8.5 minutes to do so. Money Mills needs to push the ante. Looking for a man. Left side is going to be caught. There goes Xavier Hawkins with the catch. And that'll push the first down immediately. 1st and 10 coming up. A very good play there. They left them open. Tackle there from Jordan Vinny. 12 yards there on that play. Going to be passing it again. Looking for a man. Looking right side and going to be caught. And there goes Xavier Hawkins again 2 times. It's going to be 2nd and 1. OIM returned the kick. Thought that was Blake's job. Yeah, there was a switch in the depth chart there. Second and 1 coming up. Single back, going to be passing it. Short drop back, looking left side and caught. And there goes Blake Grant getting into the mix, getting past the 40. A great play again. Pittsburgh's offense is percolating right now. It's going to be 1st and 10. Nice job. Slant route work to perfection. What can they do? 1st and 10. They're going to send a heavy blitz that doesn't get home, and the pass on point there to Ronnie Shanahan getting inside the 25. And the drive once again keeps going here for Pittsburgh. They're moving it nicely. Nice job so far here for the Roughnecks. Don't want to put Heavy D there on a wide receiver. That is not his game. He is more of a old school thumper. But he does make the tackle after the play, so can't be too mad. They're looking for the screen, and that is going to be incomplete. Trying to get the play to Mike, but he got caught up in the blocks. Shy Ronnie, use your outside voice. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking for a man again. Takes off to run, and he looks like he has a lot of room past the 10 and just going to slide down, using the legs to get the job done. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh. And that was a quick turnaround here on this drive. The offense is looking real nice. But can they punch it in? That's the question. They've got this far before. Gonna be looking. Middle of the field are wide open. They left the man Blake Grant. And that's gonna put the touchdown here. Pittsburgh is down 2. Great drive, great job there from Money getting the touchdown. And now they need to double back and do it again right here, right now. Can they get it done? Going to be passing it. Looking. Left them again, and we are tied. There goes Blake getting it done. And this game is not over yet, folks. The slant concept is so difficult to stop. And Pittsburgh used it to perfection that whole drive for the most part. 2 of their bigger plays came through the slants. And if you see something that works, who's really going to be mad at you for doubling back? I mean, you use it until it's not able to be stopped. If it's zone coverage and the slant comes out, you might as well just give up the first down. There isn't too many plays to stop that. Except for like one of those middle zones where they have like 3 or 4 guarding that first down mark. That's where it gets dicey, but that play doesn't get called as often. But we'll see what happens here. Gonna be kneeled down. Pittsburgh coming back on defense. Tampa Bay led by the big homie James West have a chance to take the lead here in the final minutes. Gonna be a handoff here, looking for a lane, using his blocks, gets past the 30, and it's gonna be 2nd and 4 coming. YU option 2 on slant 1 deep. Spreads the coverage, most definitely. Defense needs to make a play. They're going to send Spear in motion and to go ahead with the pitch. And he's going to push forward, and he is going to pick up the first down. Great blocks there on the right side. Going to be 1st and 10 coming. Going to be another handoff. Great blocking and a great tackle there from number 50. Going to make it a gain of 5 though, but overall could have been a lot worse. Gonna be another handoff and finding a little bit of a lane, but not that big of a lane. Big 3rd down coming up in the final 3 minutes of the 4th. Big plays here in the USFA. This is why we all come here to this ball game. 3rd and 2 coming. And they're going to be passing it here left side and incomplete. And the Pittsburgh defense gets the requisite stop. And this has overtime potential here, folks. 4th and 2. Not the pass that James West wanted, but Tampa has a chance to pin. Going to send this to the left side. Looking for a bounce, going to find that bounce, and it rolls to the 4. And there goes the starting position here for Pittsburgh. They need a lot of yards to get in field goal range. We'll see what happens here. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun set. Gonna be a handoff. Nowhere to go except maybe a yard or so. 2nd and 9. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning here. Tampa still with very good field position. If they could get the stop, called their own timeout, a great drive towards a field goal, they can make that happen. Or Pittsburgh can find their own way down the field and punch this one in. Gonna look for a man. And gonna move around a little bit. Gonna get out of the end zone. That was dicey. Number 94, Hendricks Harlow, makes a big play. And it sets him up deep in their own territory. Ran right into his own lineman there. That was a little crazy. But here comes Tampa with the chance to get off of the field. And they're going to motion, going to hand it off, going to find a little bit of a lane, but Preston makes the stop. Tampa calls the timeout. And Tampa did exactly what they wanted to do here on this particular drive. They'll have a minute and some change to work with. What a defensive stand here. 14-14. And Preston Dotson is back there to return it. Sending this one away. A lot of calamity when he signed here as he turns up to the right side, breaks one tackle and gets inside the 40. And the breaking speed of the veteran gets it done. And Tampa Bay's in business. What was that play call on 3rd down? I mean, do you want him to try to pass it and then throw an interception or in some traffic? I mean, I mean, it was kind of a dicey spot to be in. I think that kind of affected it. But looking for a man is West. Takes off to run. Throws it right side and had a man open. That wide receiver burnt Big House. But I think the pressure affected that play. Pittsburgh, they got lucky on that one. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Yeah, it was too deep to pass. I wouldn't have tested that one. 2nd and 10 coming. Looking for a man again. Going to throw a middle of the field. And the pass once again off the mark here for James West. Earl Flynn said he was open. And now it's a 3rd and long situation. Not the way that Tampa wanted to move this drive. They're not quite in field goal range. Well, it'll be like a 52, 53 yarder there for Pointer. And it looks like it will be a pass. Looking for a man launching right side and throws almost iron. Actually, it is a pick. Big House gets his feet in bounds. What? I thought his feet was outside, but they called it good and they get the hike off. It's going to be Pittsburgh's ball, but they're going backwards. That's a sack. 2 big plays by both of these defenses that came to play, and we may have ourselves some extra quarters to talk about here. It's 36 seconds left. 22 seconds. And Pittsburgh's not forcing the ante here. They're going to throw it short and tackled immediately, and they're going to call the timeout here. Wow. Big House. I thought he stepped out of bounds on that INT, but hey, the referee said that he drug his foot in before it went down. So 3rd and 8 coming up. We might need to review that play, see if we can get it on the replay, you know what I'm saying? But it's 3rd and 8 here. We keep it moving. 14 seconds left. They're going to look for a man to throw to. They tried to screen and nowhere near good. And Tampa Bay will technically get the football back. We'll see what happens here. It can be returnable. We'll see how far Anita can send it. It is going to be returnable. Here comes Preston looking for the game breaker. A juke move will get him past the 30. And Tampa will have one more try. And we'll go ahead and take it to OT, folks. Got the shotgun set. Gonna be launching this one middle of the field. Gonna be incomplete, and that is going to take us into OT. Who is going to run this one though? Who's going to get the ball first? Looks like it will be Pittsburgh with the football. And we're going to go ahead and get us back onto the field. Great job, great game as always. Let's go ahead and get back into it. Throw your 5s up as Pittsburgh starts this one out. And it's going to be returned past the 20. There is a flag. So Pittsburgh's unfortunate set of penalties does come into play. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Is this the first OT game this season? I could have swore we had one, but I don't remember. 1st and 10 coming up. It feels like the first, but I'm not sure if it's the first. We'll see what Pittsburgh can do. No one other. I called it. Yeah, I was there with you. Yep. As we see a handoff and stuck. Number 22, Shallow Marino and Preston Dotson got to him on that play. I forgot which game it was, but I know it was overtime. I know I had a feeling it was, but this one felt like the first one. But 2nd and 10, regardless, a great game. As you already know, the game keeps rocking. 2nd and 10, middle of the field and caught. Should be a 1st down, and it is. And look at Shy Ryan to get it done. Getting past the 30-yard line, and it's going to make it 1st and 10 coming. Great job here. Got ourselves a great one tonight, folks. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're watching on the replay. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. No, a field goal for Pittsburgh will give Tampa the chance to, you know, get back into it as we see a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So, yeah, if Pittsburgh scores a field goal or doesn't score, then it'll be next score wins by either team. But it is 2nd and 10 here. Gonna send a man in motion. Gonna fake the handoff. Look in the middle of the field and had a man open, but the pass by Money Mills off the mark. You hate to see it. It's gonna be 3rd and 10 coming up. Third down coming. We'll set up. Nope, it will not. A great play out the backfield by Mike Hawk again. Gonna make it 1st and 10 coming. Yes, it is NFL current. Good job there from Money Mills to pretty much send everyone deep and to hit the bottom to get all the yards needed as they inch closer to midfield. Single back formation, and it will not be a pass. Looking for a man, looking right side, and going to be picked off. And it's Leon Kennedy with the INT. Next score wins. What a play there. Not in his house, he said, as they go with the stretch. And the defense of Pittsburgh, they're not playing games. 3 Roughnecks coming through with the play. Next score wins here, folks. What is going to happen? And now the people that picked Pittsburgh to win this game in the predictions, they're sweating, looking for a man, middle of the field, and caught, but not going too far from where it caught it. Going to make it a 3rd and medium situation here. They sweating just a little bit. They sweating a little less now with 3rd and 5. That's definitely a lot more easier to get a stop on. He said, take my coins. I don't need them. Got to be looking for a man. Terrace passing it and going to be caught. There goes Earl, the Pearl. Flint getting them inside Pittsburgh territory. They needed the catch. They got the catch. It's going to be 1st and 10. What a play as the drive continues here for Tampa. I love that guy. Oh, as Jerry Philbin says, hello, give me another sack. What a defensive player, man. Jerry Philbin, one of the best in the USFA, I already know. And that is going to be a long, long field to try to get the 1st. They need to get past the 39. Make it to 38 to make it a 1st. A short drop back. Takes off to run. Here comes James West with that speed. Going to pick up the 1st himself. He says he got the wheels. And that puts him in field goal territory. What is Tampa going to do now? It's 1st and 10. Wow, what the speed. And that was clutch right there. You can't say it wasn't. That was pretty nice. But it is 1st and 10. Game not over yet. They're going to send a man in motion. They're going to try with the quarterback move right there. And he's going to get hit in the backfield. Look like they tried to read option. I think he chose the wrong one right there. He should have said just gave it off to 39. And that does move him farther away. So makes it around a 47-yard field goal from this particular position. But Tampa, they're looking to keep it going as they move to the ground game. And looks like Edwards will pretty much get those yards back. Maybe one of those yards. Going to be 3rd and 11. Well, we only need 1 overtime for this game. almost at an hour and a half on this video, keeping him moving, looking for a man, throws it middle of the field and caught, reaching out for the first, and I don't think he got it, but I don't think they need it. They're inside the 20. We should see the field goal team come onto the field, folks, as Tampa has the potential to put this one on ice from the middle. We did see some crazy teams we did see some crazy teams go for it, but yes, we have seen kickers miss worse, and they did ice the kicker. Is the big homie, is he clutch? Don't act like we haven't seen kicks go wide to the left or wide to the right. It's not over until it goes through, but it looks like Tampa is taking it away. They said they don't want the ice. They want to go for the gold. And they're going to delay the handoff, and he's going to pick it up himself, going to turn it up, going to get inside the 10. And he said, look, that is just ridiculous. Tom Edwards with the speed. It's 1st and goal now. They said, forget your ice. He just made y'all waste the timeout. That's tough. That's tough. Gonna be a short drop back. No ground game, but they're gonna take off the run, and look at Jerry Philbin getting the hat trick. Gonna make it 2nd and goal here. Look at that. Jerry Philbin was like nah, that was James West who said that. I was like, and as he got hit. But 2nd and goal here, and they're going to keep it on the ground this time around, pushing forward, getting inside the 5 again, and it's going to be 3rd and goal now. Game ain't dead yet. Jumbo set here as they hand it off, and they did not block, and that is going to be 4th and goal, and we should see the field goal team this time around, I believe. See, the only reason why St. Louis did it that one time was because they're on the 1 yard line, but I think that they may just take this one away, as it looks like Pittsburgh will call yet another timeout. Try to ice them for the 2nd time. I think that's the first time that's ever happened as well in the Madden era, where a defense had to ice the kicker twice in the same game. Watch they go for it again. Nope. They have the field goal team out. Trey Pointer looking for the victory. Gonna find the victory, and you could go ahead and close this one up. A great game all the way through. Both teams put on for their cities. They can't be mad at that. But the final score will be 17-14. Pittsburgh falls to 3-3 on the season, while Tampa Bay on the come up here. They're going to go to 4-2, right behind the 5-1 Charlotte Royals. What a great game once again. As we check out the stats, once again, both of these defenses did not allow 300 yards for either team, and they had an extra quarter to do it. So that's just testament to how great these defenses played all the way around. Great job by Tampa and Pittsburgh in this one. You see right there, over 30 minutes of offense there for the Typhoon, getting it done. I lost 10 Twitch coin. No, whatever will I do? You didn't even bet anything. As you see, both quarterbacks, pretty similar stat lines here. Nothing too crazy, but it does look like they both thrown at least 1 touchdown, 1 interception. The longest pass there for James West was 31. Longest for Money Mills is 19. But you see 28 for 41 TD, 1 interception for Money Mills, 19 for 29, 204, 1 touchdown, 1 interception there by James West. Rushing wise, Tom Edwards, have yourself a solid day there, over 4 a carry, and the big one in the later portion of the game as well, 22 for 106. Mike Hawk, 10 for 30. James West with a huge run in overtime, 5 for 26. Money Mills 2 for 21. Ja'Cory Dash, the only carry he had was for some points, and there were big points. Great job there. And I got to go and see what was the longest rush, and the longest rush will be by James West on that carry to pretty much put the game on ice. On the other side, let's talk about the receiving. Looks like Tampa Bay's leading receiver will be Travis Vaughn, 8 for 80. Bronson Spiroff, 5 for 76. Earl Flint only had 3 catches, but he had 2 of those 3 were really big. One in overtime, and the other one obviously was for the score. 2 for 10 there for Tom Edwards. Elijah Enigma, 1 for 9. No drops on the day here for Tampa, and the longest catch was by Spiroff for a gain of 31. On the other side, looks like the leading catcher will be Mike Hawk with 11, and he has 76 yards out of it. Ty White, 4 for 33. Anthony Stank, 4 for 40. Ronnie Shanahan, 3 for 38. Blake Grant, 3 for 28 and a touchdown. Xavier Hawkins, 2 for 21, and that's a bot player. Looks like Blake Grant, Ty White, and Anthony Stank each had a drop, unfortunate, and the longest catch goes to Anthony Stank there for a 19-yarder. Defense here for Pittsburgh. Looks like Jerry Philbin leads the way with 11 tackles from the defensive tackle position, looking like Aaron Donald. Looking that. Great job, though. Austin Wheeler with 9 tackles. Angel Flugel with 7. Colt Wetzel with 6. CJ Bird with 6. Mother Dunn with 4. Big House III with 4. Adam Lester with 4. Makani Kakole with 3. Darnell Pope with 2. Tank Jones with 2. Seth Welch with 2. Anthony Stank, the wide receiver, gets 1. Jackson Brady gets 1. Bodacious gets 1. And Xavier Hawkins gets 1 also. A lot of tackles for loss here. Austin Wheeler was 2. Flugel, Philbin, Jones, Welch, Pope, and Kakoa each get a tackle for loss. Sack wise, 6 total. Looks like Jerry Philbin leads the way with 3. Colt Wetzel gets 2. Tank Jones gets 1. So great job there. Big House the third adding in the INT, and you know that was a glitch right there. Just say 0 yards for whoever puts that in. Negative 50 for interception yards. That's ridiculous. But pass deflections, there was only 1, and that was also by Big House. So I think he made himself potential there to get into the team of the week for sure. But great job nonetheless. On the other side for Tampa, looks like Von Carlton and Preston Dotson lead the way with 9 tackles apiece. Leon Kennedy there with 7. Jordan Vinny with 7. Chris Davis with 4. And actually, let me go ahead and set up here. Tampa Bay won in overtime. Let me go ahead and set this thing up. Let me go ahead and hit Tampa Bay since 83%. That's tough. Went to Pittsburgh on the prediction, but unfortunate there for them. As we see, Chris Davis with 4, Hendricks Harlow with 4, Loki Gunderson with 4, Brock Hoskins with 3, Shallow Marino with 3, Kingston Ali with 2, Heavy D with 2, Madison Nicole with 2, Dax Brightmore with 2, Slug Stern with 1, and looks like that's a bot player, no need. Hendricks Harlow and Preston Dotson each get a tackle for loss, and they each get a sack as well, at least. Looks like Hendricks Harlow with 2, Preston Dotson with 1. Interceptions, Leon Kennedy with that great INT in overtime. Great job from him. Heavy D, Kennedy, and Preston Dotson, and Von Carlton, and Jordan Vinny each get 1 pass deflection. No fumbles or anything like that. That's all the defensive stats there. You know what I'm saying? Kicking wise, both perfect on the game. Anita was 2 for 2, longest of 49. Trey Pointer was 1 for 1, longest of 22. Made both of his extra points. And look at the kickoffs. Looks like a 7 total. One of them is a touchback there by Anita. Punting wise, looks like the longest of the game was by Trey Pointer with the 53-yarder. Anita had a 52-yarder, so great job there. And they both average around like 46, 47 there on the punt average. Guy Clausen, 3 for 72 on the kick return. Bronson Spiroff, the exact same thing, except looks like Guy Clausen had the longer one with 28. Punt return wise, Preston Dotson 2 for 38. Mike Hawk 3 for 44. And that is going to close out the ball game here tonight, folks. Don't go anywhere. We got games all week long. You know how we do. And we do have one coming up soon, so make sure you watch out for that. It's going to be tomorrow. Huntington Beach taking the trip to Phoenix to face on the big homies in Arizona who want their first victory on the season. We will see you in Arizona for that ball game tomorrow. Make sure you like and subscribe as always, and we'll go ahead and talk to you later.